so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. Now, here's Doncic. Pass to Shaq. Now Yao. Outside Butler. Clock at 4. The kick out to Tatum. That 3 off the mark. Baltimore on offense. Richard, haven't we seen a lot of growth in Jason Tatum's game? He gives credit to the late Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, he was fortunate enough to train with Kobe Bryant, and sometimes he reminds you of a young Kobe. He clearly absorbed a ton of information from him.
Taking 2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Brooklyn. Outside Tatum. Pass to Butler. From deep. They get it again. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
You know, he's such a huge figure from a cultural standpoint. Yao is also someone teammates love playing with because of that easygoing personality.
Normally, he sinks all of his free throws. The defense got lucky there.
Muresan gets the bucket.
The selfless attitude of James. When someone on his team has a clean look, he feeds him.
Here's O'Neal. Oh, and the dunk by Shaq.
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. Shaq capable of bringing down the entire basket. I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Pass to Butler. From outside the arc. And it's Bradley with the rebound. And here's Bryant for 3. No good that time. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And Yao just so big, he's able to see over the top of the defense, and that allows him to find an open teammate.
Outside Bryant. Kicks it out to James. And he's good on the 3-ball.
James.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
It's deflected.
Ball is turned over.
And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
Let's just say that was an ill-advised pass there. Very close to a turnover.
Doncic. Pass to Shaq.
Out of bounds.
And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Bradley. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Kobe. And Bryant slams it in.
Leaping up to the rim, Bryant sees the opening and does not hesitate to attack.
Here's Butler.
Jimmy Butler.
And the layup's good off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Luka Doncic.
A playmaker of Doncic's talents wasn't missing that gap. He quickly gets the ball to the wide open man.
Doncic outside. Pass to O'Neal. Kobe with the steal. From deep 3-point range.
Luka
And that's
Doncic.
good. Luka Doncic for 3.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Now here is Yao. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to O'Neal. 6 to shoot. And Shaq with the slam.
This is Shaq at his best, getting that deep position and then just muscling through.
Here's Doncic.
Luka Doncic.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
The drive by Doncic.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Here's Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Yeah, you can't give Butler any room off that screen. Once he has that, you know he's going to let it fly.
Here's Doncic. Doncic with the block. And they're pushing it up. Pass to Tatum. Now here's Shaq. Guarded by Bradley. Here's O'Neal. The shot will not fall. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close.
Your Brooklyn team.
Baltimore on top. They lead by 8. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment.
And now your Brooklyn Dancers.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Baltimore. Here's Jokic. Another shot. Doncic with the block.
And good instincts from Doncic. His coaches and teammates love when he's in hustle mode and gets those blocks.
Kicks it out to LeBron. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Brooklyn trails by 8. Pass to Tatum. Doncic with it. Now defended by Jokic. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Tatum. It's hauled in by LeBron.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Here's Bradley. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Here's Murasov.
Brooklyn.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And finally, someone scores.
It's a slugfest. Maybe not the prettiest game we've seen, but sometimes the best wins are the ugly ones.
And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. They trail by 11. The 3 for Doncic. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. Here's Jokic. And the rejection by Tatum. Butler way outside. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Bol.
And at 7-2, Bol has incredible vision, including noticing when his teammates are open.
Brooklyn Dancers.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Brooklyn trails by 13. Outside Butler. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Baltimore with the ball. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. In the corner, Bol with it. Antetokounmpo. That shot off. Shaq with some nice D. And Giannis's journey, GA, so incredibly compelling. A full-length movie made about his and his brother's path to the NBA.
Well, you hear that saying, my life is like a movie. Never truer than for Giannis. It's been an odyssey for the Greek Freak. You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Butler, no good.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. And out of bounds as Baltimore gains possession.
Baltimore ball.
Brooklyn making some changes.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Giannis.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Pass to Fall. The layup missed. Brooklyn trails by 15. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Back to Edwards. And here is Doncic. Ball with it.
Who's got ball?
Get him out, get him out. Who's got ball?
Good for the basket.
LaMelo
Starting
Ball.
off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper. And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
You know, Greg, we talk a lot about Ball's offense, but his defense is just as important to this team.
Oh, Kevin, very disruptive. He has terrific positional size, and he can anticipate where the offense is going.
Pass to George. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Shot clock at 6. A second chance effort. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. Outside Bradley. Inside. Murison.
Giorgi Murasov.
Count it.
The assist.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Pass to Murison.
Giorgi
It's good.
Murasov.
The assist that time from Ball. Murison's got 5.
And there's one aspect of the game LaMelo's not going to ignore, keeping his teammates involved and the offense working as a unit.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Murison.
Giorgi Murasov.
He gets it in there. 7 points in the game.
And they've scored several times already here
Giorgi
in the first
Murasov.
quarter on the inside.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactics.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. To end the run, and it's Pippen missing.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And Bull wide open. He shoots. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. To the middle. Here's Duncan. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Duncan's got his second bucket of the game to go. Pass to Murison. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Assisted.
And the
LaMelo
passing
Ball.
ball displays night in and night out is impressive.
Chicago
he
timeout
takes
call.
pride in his ability to facilitate.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago. Chicago making some changes.
Chicago Dancers.
Chicago trails by 8.
2
Pass
minutes
to
remaining in the
Butler.
first. 2 minutes.
Over McGrady. And again, no good by Chicago. To the inside. Here's Bull. And the dunk by Bull.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Here's James. It's hauled in by McGrady. One-on-one fast break. And the jump to finish it off. A beauty.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Assisted by
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Stephen Curry throwing it down.
Yeah, it's not just the flair that Steph plays with, but the joy that he plays with that I love. Slicing apart the defense there. What a confident player.
Bradley, no one around him. And the rejection by Curry.
Away team foul. Sean Bradley. First personal foul. First team foul.
And so James will bring it up for Chicago. Down by 12.
Out of bounds.
And it's out of bounds. Nice
Away
touch
team
by
ball.
Curry. Here's ball. Pass to Murazan. And a strong finish with two hands.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
Curry for three.
Nailed from three-point land.
And nobody is pulling up from that kind of depth except for Stephen Curry.
LaMelo Ball.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
Jimmy Butler.
He's got to be feeling it. That was from deep.
So as we end the
That's
first
the end of the
quarter,
first quarter
already a
with the score.
double-digit ball game.
The Chicago team.
Up by 10.
15.
Don't go anywhere.
The away team. 25.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
To the paint. Murazan.
Assist from LaMelo Ball.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's Robinson. And he drives in. And they're able to recover. Here's George. And it's George finishing it off.
The vision Curry has on the floor. We've seen him put those goggles up from time to time. He easily spots a ready shooter that time.
How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots. One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Assist goes to
Oh,
LaMelo
why dunk
Ball.
you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Rebounded by Tracy McGrady.
Let's hope for his sake that he does not try that one ever again.
Back to ball. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
That one on George.
First team foul.
Taken third overall in 2020.
Shooting for the away
LaMelo
team.
Ball is a unique player. Like his brother Lonzo, very tall at the point at 6'6", and he'd much rather pass it than shoot it.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out. So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Chicago trails by 11. Got a hand on it. And they get it back. Here's Duncan. And here's Bradley. He's got 8 to the left side wing. Here's Bull. And the dunk by Bull.
That
just too easy
Chicago
for
timeout
Ball.
call.
Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
Chicago calls timeout.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Chicago trails by 13. Right side, Ball. Here's Robinson. Pass to Pippen. Back to Robinson. Stolen by George. From deep. The long distance three is buried.
3.
George has got his first 3 points of the game.
It'll be a turnover.
Something I think Paul George in the offseason is really working on, just
Now
pulling
into
up
the
off the
lineup
dribble,
for Chicago.
maintaining great balance. Very few flaws in his offensive game.
Outside Pippen to stop the run. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Pippen's got 5 points so far.
Practically automatic shot there by Pippen. He
Giannis
knows he just
Antetokounmpo.
needs the ball, and then he is good to go. And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Down low. And they're on the break.
Chicago foul.
And the call on the shot that sends
First
him to the
personal
line.
foul.
Nice
Second
work
team
to get
foul.
it inside and draw the contact.
Shooting for the away team.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Outside Butler. .135 left in the first half of the game. There's Ball with the three. Here's Giannis.
Giannis
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Assisted by
That's a nice move on the
Ball.
bounce from Giannis, showing that the tools are getting sharper.
Here's Yao. Back to Ball. Pass to Butler. From deep three-point range.
That's a 3
From beyond the arc and then some.
Jimmy Butler.
Butler's got his second bucket.
Yeah, the night is getting long for anybody guarding Jimmy Butler now. With his shot on target, he's going to open up a lot more of his offense.
Just playing with poise and confidence, man. They continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Here's Butler. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Antetokounmpo.
This is when the defense really gets disrupted by Giannis being physical, and then he gets up in the air to rub it in with the jam.
6-second difference between shot and game clock.
A slam from
And the bench
Lonzo
going
Ball.
wild as Lonzo goes up and over.
Giannis inside. Gasol with the steal. And Butler puts up a deep three. And finished off by Gasol.
Gasol hang time.
I mean, is it fair that Pau Gasol can stand on one block and rebound on the other? That's some length.
Antetokounmpo.
That's the end.
And
of the
that
second
one released
quarter
in
with the
time, but
score.
nope, that'll do it for the first half.
Chicago, 34.
They lead by 13.
The away team.
And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Your Chicago Dancers.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And Giannis' journey, GA, so incredibly compelling. A full-length movie made about his and his brother's path to the NBA.
Well, you hear that saying, my life is like a movie.
Taco Fall.
Never truer than for Giannis. It's been an odyssey for the Greek Freak.
And it's Giannis missing. Pippen for three. Fall with the rebound. Here we go, one-on-one. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Here's Fall.
Taco Fall.
That Fall's nice feed that time from George. Fall's got 5 points so far. Duncan outside. Outside for Robinson. Off target from outside. Fast break, here we go. Here's Fall.
Taco
And he makes
Fall.
good on the layup. Fall's got 4 points in the quarter.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Oh, nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. On the wing, George. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball.
Into the lineup for Chicago.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And it's good for two.
Stephen Curry.
10 points for him.
That's tremendous balance. Steph's ability to keep his composure in that tough situation, work in a tight space, that's impressive.
Back to George. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That
Away
makes
team
the
foul.
turnover even more painful.
And the gamble
First
paying
personal
off.
foul. First team
Chicago
foul.
making a switch here.
Now into the lineup for Chicago.
Over in the corner, Gasol.
Pau Gasol.
Back to LeBron.
LeBron James.
Wembanyama
2
with
minutes
the
remaining in the
rebound.
third. 2 minutes.
They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
And so James will bring it up for Chicago. And stolen by Bull. Gets it to go. That one good from Fall.
The assist.
Fall's
Victor
got 6
Wembanyama.
here in this quarter.
And this is why coaches
Chicago
talk
timeout
about
call.
playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Kind of get a team defensively on their heels, and if you can keep pushing and keep attacking, they'd never find some kind of defensive balance to help slow you down. Well, they've been turning that ball over way too much, and they really need to address this if they want to win this game. Huddle up, boys.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Pass to Yao. Over in the corner, Gasol. And again, Chicago. No good. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
Chicago ball.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Curry with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Outside Gasol. To halt the run.
Stephen
And Curry with the stuff.
From Pau Gasol.
Curry gets going like this, it's dangerous, and this could be a big night on that scoreboard for him.
James left side. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Personal foul.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment, goes straight to the rim.
54 seconds left in the third quarter. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
The kick outside to Butler. Pass to Curry. Clock at 6. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
First personal
That's
foul.
on LeBron James.
Second team foul.
The pump fake can still be used. This just in.
Chicago.
And Butler with a great up fake to keep the defense off balance.
And the second free throw, good.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though,
LeBron James.
embrace conflict.
3 points.
This guy is worth it. Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Offensive rebound. Outside for Gasol. And again, no good by Chicago. Here's Murasov.
George.
Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
That's
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided...
41. The away team, 73.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. And he slams it down right on top of Tim.
Now, LeBron James knows he can get around anyone at any time. So that time, nice work with the dribble.
Here's Pippen. Over Bull. Pippen, no luck.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there
George.
for the D.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
And Ball is a proven distributor. He's got a real talent for spotting the cracks in the D.
James.
LeBron James.
And James throws it down.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Here's Ball. And it's blocked.
Ball is turned over.
And that's the big reason why Murasov's out there, to change as many shots as he can. And with that frame and those long arms, he's not an easy man to contend with.
It's Pippen on the wing. Offline with his three.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Sean Bradley.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here's Bryant. Murasov the rebound. To the middle. Here's Bull. And the dunk by Bull.
And what makes Kobe next level, the instinct for the game, an ability to just see it before it happens.
And it's Bull penetrating.
An offensive mastery right there. I mean, great move in the lane and then the flush.
With just no way for the D to handle it.
LeBron James.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Back to Bryant. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Pass to James. Now Bryant. From deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Bryant got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. And stolen by Bull. LeBron outside. Here's Murasan.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Jorge Murasan.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
The kick out to Ball.
Jim, down low, down low.
6 on the shot clock. The three from Bryant. And again, Chicago. No good. And the dunk by Kobe.
Kobe Bryant.
Leaping up to the rim, Bryant sees the opening and does not hesitate to attack.
Outside Bryant. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter. Pippen misses. Now Kobe. Pass to Murasan. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off. Well, a huge bucket there to stifle the crowd.
Yeah, very little to cheer about for them at the moment.
Out to Kobe. This one for three.
Kobe
Sinks
Bryant.
the three-pointer.
3.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Stolen by Ball. Here's Bryant. And Kobe throws it down.
Leaping up to the rim, Bryant sees the opening and does not hesitate to attack.
Pass to Murasan. From deep three-point range. Cans it from downtown.
He is in a zone right now. Every three he puts up seems to be going down.
Ball with it. Back to Gasol. It's stolen. From deep. Chicago grabs the miss.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from
Awaiting
that distance
foul.
in warm-up.
Kobe
Oh,
Bryant.
no, I know he can make it, but
First
that's
personal foul.
warm-ups, so
First
maybe
team
just a
foul.
step too far.
Now,
Guys, what do you think?
For Chicago.
And a surprising timeout here with the game in the bag.
Sometimes you want to have these teachable moments on the floor and not in the next day's film session, so coach electing to do that here.
Substitution on the court.
George way outside. Misses the shot. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one.
That's
A
the
resounding
end of the game.
victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no
Big
less.
thank you
That's
to all you
exactly
fans
right.
who
But
made
with
it
the
out
way they
tonight. Your
control the
support is
game
what makes
and
this
just
possible.
completely
Please
took the
drive home
crowd
safely.
out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.